model, and I'd heard of it. It's called a PD, P as in Paul, D as in David, dash 520. Never seen it before. It is a young Chang made in Korea, really well made, big, huge, throaty. It sounds way bigger than it is. It's only 5'2". Listen to the bass down here. Unbelievable. Just hard to. As soon as I sat down to it, I loved it. And the tone is magnificent, rich and creamy sound, warm, very versatile, and the touch is perfect. It's a 5. From a 1 to a 10, tone being very mellow would be a 1. 10 would be graded very bright. I'd give it a 5, right in the middle. Maybe a 4. Let's give the tone a 4. And the touch a 5, even. 1 would be extremely light touch. 10 would be unplayably heavy. I'd give it a 5. It's got a beautiful, perfect, polished ebony finish. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a mark on it. It comes with the original matching bench. It's got spade legs, and it has the most beautiful sound. If you have a space issue but you want a lot of sound for the money, put this on a hardwood floor, it would just rock your world. And you have a limited budget. Look at the price we're asking for it. We're having a spring sale right now, and it's $59.88. And you know, I don't think it'll last in through the summer. It'll be gone pretty quick because our prices are so fair. They're better than you'd find on eBay or Craigslist most of the time. And none of those pianos come with any warranty. You're buying those as is. You don't know where they've been or what kind of abuse they've had. All these pianos are thoroughly checked over before we sell them. We do a thorough action regulation. If you don't know what that is, go to Google or Grok and type in piano action regulation. You'll see it's a pretty intensive process to make the piano play really well. Looks absolutely new. They're right next to this video, if you see, there's a little blue button that says View Slideshow. See that? Click that, and you can scroll through the pictures as you're watching this video at the same time. Paul takes really good pictures. I don't think you can find a mark on it. It has 2 lid props, so you can have the lid up on a high stick, or you can bring it down to a lower stick if you don't want to make it so loud. But just, if this had to be my last piano, I'd be thoroughly happy with it. Come see us. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway, right outside of the Beltway on exit 25A. So just it's like at the 1 o'clock position of the Washington Capitol Beltway. GPS Rick Jones pianist from any device. You won't have any problem finding us. We're open 7 days a week. You don't need an appointment. If you know you're coming to see this piano specifically, they sell through the internet. We've sold over 320 pianos on our shopping cart nationwide. So call us. We'll be happy to put a 24-hour hold if you know you're coming to see us. Second way to buy it would be to call us on the phone and order it over the phone if you have any questions. Third would be to throw it in the shopping cart. You're watching this video from Texas or Florida or California. We ship and service nationwide. We've been doing that for 45 years. You know, long before the internet, we were doing this. And people will check out their local stores. They're unhappy for some reason, and first thing they're concerned if they live 3,000 miles away is how much is it going to cost to get it here. So just put it in the shopping cart and look up your state. It'll give you a fixed price of getting this piano safely set up by professional piano movers. We have a nationwide network of piano movers, and we have a nationwide network through a directory, online directory of piano technicians. Any of these people live right there in your community. We can search by a 25-mile search radius and find several technicians that make their living tuning pianos. They're not moonlighters. These are professionals that have passed guild exams on the bench and orally for tuning, and they live right there in your area and would love services. They would love servicing this piano throughout and beyond the 10-year warranty. Piano comes with your first tuning free in the home. We pay for that within 6 months after delivery. It comes with a 10-year warranty and lifetime trade-in. That means if you buy this for the current price and then down the road you want to upgrade to a different piano, you get all your money back on the original one. And we've had that policy in writing for 45 years as well. So hopefully we'll do business. It's as good as it gets around here for the money. I can't think of another piano anywhere on the East Coast for less than $6,000 that sounds as good as this piano does right here. It's fantastic. So come try it out, call us, throw it in the shopping cart, and we'll get it there to prove that our service is good after sale, you have to have a history, right? We've been doing it a long time. So go to our testimonial page for giggles. Type in your state. So you're watching this from Oklahoma, or pick a state, any of the New England states, down through the Carolinas, Florida, over Louisiana, all the way out to Mexico, California, Washington State. That's about as far away from DC as you can get. Type in states out west and read what customers say about either coming to visit, they flew out here, but most of the time they just trust their instincts, trust us, and they'll throw it in the shopping cart. And if they go to Google reviews or Yelp reviews or Grok reviews, matter of fact, if you're a Twitter X follower, they have a wonderful AI, Grok 3. Go to Grok 3 and say, what do you think of Rick Jones pianos? It's after hours here, I'm the only one here, so the phone's ringing, sorry. But read what the Grok 3 website, the AI platform on X says. Type in, what does Grok think of Rick Jones pianos, and read what it says. We deserve it. I mean, we've been doing it a long time and take care of our customers. And you'll love doing business with us, guaranteed.